Good morning. I wanted to share a story that I've given the youth in the past, and I think is really applicable to what everyone is going through right now. I know in our house, though it's just Erin and myself, with Erin being a nurse, she's out there exposed to a lot of stuff, and her main concern is bringing whatever's going on out there home to me. But I wanted to share this story and encourage everyone that there is a purpose. And the story has to do with the purifying of silver. When a silversmith goes to purify silver, he puts the silver in the hottest part of the fire because that's the only place that the impurities can fall away. Now he can't just leave the silver in there because if he did even 1 minute too long, then the silver actually gets damaged. And if he takes it out too soon, then a lot of the impurities will stay in there. So he actually has to sit and monitor the silver as it's in the hottest part of the fire. And the only way that he knows whether the silver is pure is when he can see his reflection in it. In Malachi chapter 3, it talks about God purifying us through fire just like he does silver. And for us, that picture, coupled with the reality of how silver really is purified, is exactly what's going on right now. We are being purified. The hope is that we'll pay attention, that all of the sickness and the death and all of the negativity that's going on right now will cause us to turn back to our Creator, that this will purify us through fire. He knows how long we need to be in the fire, whether it's a month, 6 weeks, or longer. In the Old Testament, the Israelites continually turned away from God, and he sent a judge, and a judge would pull them back to the closeness of God that they needed, to following his statutes, following his laws, and returning in their love to him. And then unfortunately, the judge would die, and the Israelites would turn again to their sinful ways. And if we look at society, there's a lot of evil that exists. I know for myself, I know the condition of my heart. I know that I am a dirty, rotten, no good, worthless sinner. And I can't bring anything to God. What I do bring to God is my sin. But as Tim preached in a passage a couple of weeks ago in his sermons on Revelation, I hope that when I get there, I can say I'm with Jesus. That though I bring nothing to the table, I'm with him. And because of his sacrifice, he makes me worthy. So in this time when we are being crushed and pressed in and separated from those we love and forced into situations that none of us have been through or really could have imagined. I mean, this is, in a lot of ways, this is worse than a lot of wars that we've encountered as a nation, just because we can't have that personal contact that we had in the past, and it's affecting everyone. It's not just affecting those in the military. It's not just affecting those in healthcare. Though the healthcare field, they're obviously encountering it, a lot more stress than the rest of us. But God knows exactly what he's doing. Um, and so I hope and pray during this time that while we can be anxious and get stressed out about what's going on around us, he knows exactly how long we need to be in the fire to be purified so that he can see his son in us. And that's the goal. The goal is for us to be purified like silver so that when we come out of the flame, when we come out of all of this craziness, he would be able to see his son in us. So I pray that we would submit to the pressing in and just acknowledge him as God over all. So thanks and have a great day.